Ancient Egypt was one of the world's first societies to greatly impact the civilizations that followed. A culture so rich, it remained consistent and stable for over 3,000 years. The Greeks and Romans built their world on ancient Egyptian perspectives and concepts. Today, Egyptian imagery can still be seen on modern currency. How is the way the ancient Egyptians ordered their world known? The answer is found in one remaining aspect of ancient Egyptian culture: art. Ancient Egyptian art was not meant to be seen, but designed as a beneficial offering to the gods or deceased ancestors. Sculpture was considered a place where a spirit would manifest itself. Special niches and homes were made to display statuary, and daily rituals included clothing and perfuming these statues and efforts for a spirit to interact with the terrestrial realm. Statuary and imagery was used by all Egyptians, no matter their social status, to express adoration of the gods and to honor the dead. Although museums tend to show statues designed by the royal and elite, art was created by those of lower status and served the exact same function. A great example of how Egyptians used art to honor the divine in their daily lives is the consistent imagery of the god Horus. Horus was a complex and powerful figure in ancient Egyptian mythology, who seemed to take on many deities throughout Egypt's history. Horus was so important to the Egyptians that they depicted him in all manner of ways, although Horus is mostly a general term for a great number of falcon deities. Among the many stories inscribed on Egyptian statuary and relief, the most common are that of Horus the Elder and Horus the Younger. Horus the Elder first appeared as the last to be born of the 5 original gods. Shortly after the creation of the world, Horus the Elder was given responsibility of the sky. The sun and moon were depicted as Horus's eyes as he watched day and night over the world. Rulers were known as followers of Horus until the Ptolemaic dynasty, which was the last dynasty to rule Egypt. By this time, Horus the Elder was replaced with Horus the Younger. Horus the Younger was born from the Osiris myth, one of the most popular in ancient Egyptian mythology. Shortly after the world was created, Osiris and Isis ruled over Egypt and the rest of the world. Osiris and Isis taught humans culture, agriculture, and religious observances. Set, Osiris's brother, became jealous of Osiris's power and tricked him into a casket and threw it into the Nile. Isis went in search of Osiris but found him dead. She brought his body back to Egypt to revive him. Set found out and hacked Osiris's body into pieces and scattered them over Egypt. Isis was still able to revive Osiris, but Osiris, no longer whole, descended to the underworld to rule over the dead. Before Osiris descended, Isis became pregnant with Horus the Younger and went into hiding from Set. Horus stayed in exile with Isis until he was strong enough to challenge Set for his deceased father's kingdom. Horus was victorious, and, having conquered Set, became Horus, the uniter of lands. From this point on, kings directly associated themselves with Horus, as he was now the embodiment of eternal kingship. As Egyptian civilization evolved, devotion to kings, and, in turn, Horus, remained the same until the Egyptian Empire's demise. Ancient Egyptian art is unique in that it was produced by the Egyptians to honor the gods, like Horus, and was a way of ordering their world. Here we see a sculpture crafted during the reign of Nectanebo II. The piece is called God Horus Protecting King Nectanebo II. Nectanebo II was often referred to as Nectanebo the Falcon, which is likely what is represented by the sculpture of a falcon and the monarch. The falcon is the manifestation of the god of kingship, Horus. In this piece, Horus stands in an upright position with his wings folded. Horus wears the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt, symbolizing unification. Between the falcon's legs is a miniature pharaoh. The inscription at the base provides the pharaoh's name, Nectanebo II. The pharaoh's position under the bird's chest implies Horus offers the king protection. Alternatively, the falcon and pharaoh could be understood as one entity, the divine and human aspect. The purpose of this piece may have been to bolster morale of the country.